button. Are we live? Yes, we're live. Hello, everybody. It's your host, Bugboy1014, and I am joined by the three players.
The same people as last time.
Well, yes. Those being...
Yes, I am also still here.
Of course you are. Yes. Rhea, Rattle, and Suitor. Which I was trying to say. Apologies for anyone at home or in the call that is... I am a little snippy because of lack of sleep, but then again, it's D&D. When do I ever get good sleep on D&D? I do my best to work sleep deprived, damn it.
When you ever not snippy?
Hey now. I like to think that I'm patient most of the time. I like to think that at least. I don't know if that's actually true.
I like to think that I'm rich.
But you're not.
I mean, shut up, Peanut Gallery. You're not involved in this call. Tell him I said hi. That, for those wondering on the call, that is Rhea's kid in the background. Oh, there we go. For a second there, my thing wasn't blinking on OBS. That's weird. I wonder if it's actually picking up my mic or not.
Uh-oh.
It's fine.
When I usually do the voice impression I could do, my little sister hates me doing it.
Then
Okay,
no,
then-
I'm not really interested.
Yeah, why? No, I'm not interested. Why would you do it on stream?
I don't know.
It's okay. Wow, that completely derailed. What was I talking about?
Fuck.
We're all the same people here.
Yes, we're all the same people. Oh, right, I was commenting on Rhea's kid, because Rhea has a kid, and they're cute, and they were commenting in the background.
Yeah, I was not quick enough with my mute sniping right there.
It's fine. Anywho, so yes, we're in the middle of combat right now, because what had happened last time is our chaotic little group and their first venture walking together through this shadowy abyss that they are all trapped / living in. It's kind of strange. 6 of one, half dozen of another. Anyway, they found a field of mushrooms. One of them decided to sniff the mushrooms. That didn't necessarily go well, but then again, the creatures aren't attacking them, so maybe they're better off? As for the others, they all got attacked by a bunch of rat creatures. They're being possessed by these mushrooms, seemingly, because they have mushrooms growing out of them. Then again, they might just be rat corpses. You don't know. They also summoned more ghouls. And you're currently being attacked by rat corpses, and we saw the monk getting to show off for the first... We saw everyone getting to show off for the first time.
What?
But the monk was surprisingly doing well.
You were cutting out there.
Did you not hear a lot of what I was saying there?
Yes, you cut off like 4 times in the middle of that sentence.
Okay. That is not good. What did you not hear?
Words in the middle of the sentence. Hard to say. I didn't hear the words.
Smart ass.
I mean, I heard something. Someone sniffed the mushrooms.
I was giving
And
a
then-
recap of what happened.
And then and then
Okay.
the monk was doing good.
I will try that again. Let me know if there's issues again this time.
Okay.
I didn't do anything different. Let's just see if it happens again. Anyway. As I was saying, last time, you all encountered a field of mushrooms. Someone decided to snip the mushrooms. They didn't necessarily go over well, but then again, the monsters aren't attacking them, so maybe they're not the one who's worst off here.
Doing it
It
again,
happened
please.
again.
What happened again? Because I'm not hearing anything on my end.
It cut off. It cut off again.
Like, how? Did it, like, go silent or
It
blurry?
goes
or-
to shroom. It just goes silent in the middle of your sentence for like a second or two at a time, randomly.
I don't know how to fix that. Let me look at a few settings. Technical difficulties, everybody. This is a scuffed stream.
Thanks, OBS. It was running fine before that.
No, it's not OBS. You know what it is?
What?
Discord turned on automatically detect input sensitivity again.
Oh.
So it was trying to determine the level of what is considered background noise and what isn't. And it considered parts of my speech to be background noise and filtered them out. That's the reason why you couldn't hear me, and that's why you can hear me clearly now, because I turned it back down. Right? Like, I haven't cut off at all now, have I?
Yeah, you
Technological
haven't.
magic.
Yeah, you haven't.
Yeah. So... Also, I just realized something. I should probably mute my own stream. Not in OBS. I mean, mute my own stream in Discord, because I just realized I'm getting the audio filtering through twice.
Okay.
Anyway, so now that Discord isn't cutting me off like a jerk, yeah, if you don't know, by the way, if you ever have issues with it cutting you off, just go to settings, voice and video, and then scroll down to input mode and input sensitivity, and there's a little thing called automatically determine input sensitivity. Just turn that off. Because while that's on, like, it will determine what it considers background, and if you're the type of person like me who speaks in various volumes in the course of one sentence, the way I do, because I'm naturally expressive, it can cause it to not really notice that it's randomly cutting you off mid-sentence. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did any of that cut off?
Nope.
No.
So, yeah, I cranked it down really low. For reference, it was at like minus 30 decibels before, and usually when I have it manually set, like minus 70 to be the cutoff point. Because my voice can easily get down below minus 30. I don't know any of the science behind that. I just know what the numbers tell me in Discord. So people in the comments don't scream at me if I'm being completely wrong here. It's what Discord is telling me. Anyway. So, to cover from the top, you all found a field of mushrooms.
Yep.
You all found a field of mushrooms. One of you decided to snip the mushrooms. And that didn't turn out so well. They ended up getting high. Maybe they actually, maybe it turned out fine, because now the monsters are attacking them. Speaking of, monsters appeared out of the mushroom patch. Soon after that occurred, these either living rats that are being possessed or rat carcasses that are being animated, you don't know which. Either way, the mushroom seems to be the one in control regardless, because they're, floating corpses coming at you with mushrooms going out of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's not terrifying at all.
Yes, it is extremely terrifying. And yes, everyone was starting to show off their actual capabilities last time, the first time in combat, with the monk being a surprising underdog in terms of no one expected them to do as good as they did. But overall, everyone has been doing quite well. Ria's character has been doing well. The cleric has proven to be as squishy as expected.
I don't think that's doing well.
It's doing well by cleric standards. Okay, I'm more joking there. But the monk is doing surprisingly well, and that's half your characters, so... just be thankful that this thing didn't randomly appear, and now it's being deleted. For those of you at home who know what that was, you know why I didn't want to put that in there. Oh, I need to put those enemies in there. Yeah. I forgot I have stat sheets for chess pieces. Anyway. So, where we last left off is the start of the turn. And, if I remember correctly, the most recent thing that had occurred is you did your little bonus action Twilight Sphere. And in that Twilight Sphere, Rattle was in it. And they had previously gotten a turn to then end a condition on themselves, which ends a high.
Yep.
So now they're actually going to get a turn because they're the top of the turn order. So Trix, your high just wore off thanks to the cleric's Twilight Barrier, and you wake up to see all this chaos happening. What do you do?
Okay. Once I come out that highness, I'm gonna do.
For reference, everyone, there's about 5 uninjured. Is it 5?
I think that's 4.
4
Because there were 9 at
uninjured
first.
rats. 1. Well, because I'm trying to think of how many uninjured. Because I know one of them's injured, but the rest are uninjured.
I know there were 4 left.
Okay, so there's 3 uninjured rats, 1 injured rat, and then like 4 rules.
What is my spell save DC?
You don't have it written on your sheet?
I don't know. What's your spellcasting stat?
Let's check. See what rogues arcane tricksters spellcast is.
Intelligence. Your spellcasting stat is intelligence for Arcane Trickster Rogue, which means your spell save DC is 10.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's not showing up in your spell, but yes, your spell save DC is 10 currently.
Ooh, okay.
The reason is because their intelligence is also a 10.
Okay.
Yeah. And spell save DC, for those at home who do not know, is 8 plus proficiency plus stat modifier. That's the base calculation for spell save DC. So, okay, yeah. DC 10. So you drive a disorienting spike of psychic energy into the mind of one creature you can see within range. Target must see an intelligence save, though take 1d6 psychic damage and subtract 1d6 in the next saving throw for the end of its next turn. Alright, I will have this one take this thing, though it will have advantage, so I will actually roll it twice. Because of one of its effects. Wow, it rolled a nat 20. Never mind, I don't need to roll advantage. It is just not affected by that mind sliver. Wow, first roll by the DM, and it's a nat 20. At least it got out before it was an attack roll.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you use your action to cast Mind Sliver. Are you doing anything else on your turn?
Yeah.
Trix?
I'm just gonna do this to Remy.
You're going to do what to Remy? Oh,
I
is it?
put,
Hmm?
I put it into the funny memes.
Oh no. You were joking about this last time. I didn't know you were actually going to do this. Okay, remind me who Remy is. Is that real
The
character?
cleric.
That's a cleric.
Yeah.
So, cleric. Trix walks up to you, magically has 2 pieces of bread, puts them on your face, and says, "What are you?"
I am floating. I am flying above him. I'm not sure he can reach me there.
Trix, give me a dexterity. Give me an acrobatics check.
Okay.
I will also accept performance if you want to.
Performance is my highest stat.
Yeah.
30-20.
You got a 20. I will remind you, Surtur, he has Mage Hand.
Right.
Mage Hand, Ledger Domain, Arcane Trickster. So, he manages to Mage Hand up 2 pieces of bread on your face and says, "What are you?" in the air. In the middle of combat, somehow. How do you react? Do you want to wait for your turn?
What the fuck are you doing?
I don't think that's how you attack.
They tried to
I
attack.
hope. If he was trying to attack, I would have said sanctuary.
I don't know why they would try to attack the cleric in their own party.
It's tricks with madness effects on him. I don't know what his madness effect is, but I wouldn't put it completely past him.
Right, and I find it hilarious that the first thought in my head was, I thought you snapped out of the high.
No.
That trick wasn't really for damage. It's just the best with Remy.
It's the mess with Remy and also Trix's reaction to the situation. Out of character, would you like to know what his madness effect is?
Sure.
His effective indefinite madness is he can never take any situation seriously, no matter what it is.
Oh, okay.
So he has to be joking about because he can't ever take anything seriously and will laugh at the most inappropriate moments. So yes, this is totally in character for Remy. Sorry, totally in character for Trix. And there's like 4 flies going around my room, and it keeps bugging me. I want to swat them, but I'm in the middle of a stream. I can't do that. Anyway, it's because it's so humid. They're coming inside because of how humid it is outside. Anyway. So, yeah, that's Trix's turn. The next person up is Remy. Actually, it's a cleric.
Oh, okay. Then I guess the reaction was well timed because his turn comes right after it.
Yep.
What the fuck is he doing?
And also, the other thought in my head is, where the hell did you get bread?
Right, where did he get that?
Don't we?
You have rations. For rations, it comes like dried meats, berries, and tack, not bread. That's like a fresh loaf of, fresh slices of bread.
Basically, he's probably contending with a garlic bread spell.
Oh no.
I feel like it's canon. He just always has bread with him, just for this.
No, it's canon that his madness gives him weird random powers just for the sake of jokes. That's something he could do.
Right. I forgot as Trix ends his turn, I guess he should roll for 1d6 plus 3 temporary hit points because the channel divinity is still up.
Yeah, the or give yourself temporary hit points, Trix.
1d6 plus 3. And I guess on my turn, do I want to... Ooh.
I was about to do 1e6 plus 3.
If you're about to do 1 ease plus 6, what?
1e6 plus 3.
Oh, a typo. Okay. You got 7 temporary hit points.
Hmm. I think I'm just... Ooh, I don't want to go above the water. Just in case I get caught up and stuff.
Yeah. What is your heavily damaged cleric going to do?
Yeah. I think I'm going to move away to try to be more than one turn of movement away because of how low my health is starting to be.
Even though there's no bread against your head.
Even though what?
Even though there's bread still against your Remy's head.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't-
ignoring the bread on his head. Also, Trix, why are you not showing up? Weird. I'm trying to get your player token to actually work, and it's not working.
I know.
And then I am going to... Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to Guiding Bolt one of the... I'm going to
Nat 20.
Nat 20 a Guiding Bolt on one of the mushrooms.
Nice!
Oof.
Not acrobatics, but okay, give me 1 second.
Okay.
I'm currently getting Trix's token to actually work because they never set up their own token. So you can actually see the health and stuff. That's what I'm saying up.
Ah, okay.
I hear someone unfamiliar talking in the other room. I guess they might have a guest over. That's just my guess. It
people.
sounds like an older gentleman.
You people.
You people?
As is the antisocial creed. I'm not actually antisocial or introverted. I know I'm weird amongst the autism crowd, but I'm autistic, but also extroverted at the same time.
So we have a person with 9 temporary hit points, a person with 8, and another one with 7.
Yep.
I'm out of temporary hit points on Remy because my turn isn't over. I got attacked since my last turn.
Right.
I know.
They weren't talking about Remy. They were talking about your other character. Which has whatever the number is that causes it to be in the sequence.
Huh?
Never mind. We're talking about your other character.
Yeah. I forgot how to do just without a max for the second bar.
Just put a
Oh, well.
0.
Ooh, 8 out of 0.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yep. Anyway, show us full description. Okay. Well, that obviously hits. Roll damage.
That even crits.
Yes. Are you hitting the uninjured one or the injured one?
Oh, right, I forgot to say that. Oops.
It doesn't matter
Well-
too much.
Well, I was going to hit an uninjured one because it's a first level spell slot which is stronger than a cantrip doing radiant damage, so I assumed that there was a decent chance anyways that if I hit, I could delete an entire health bar, but given that it's a crit, it's pretty much guaranteed now.
It's fine. You're already going to do I don't really care either way. Because I'm not really fully keeping track of their HPs independently. It's more like a shared pool of HP in my head. But
20.
yeah, no, you delete one of them. Like, what happens to the dude? What do you want to happen to the dude? Do you just utterly fry with radiant magic? Because even if he had maxed out health, if I rolled the highest variance on his health, you melted him from 28 to 0.
Yeah.
And that's without doubling it.
Yeah.
Like, before doubling it, you killed him.
I guess I just want him to splatter into ashes for, I guess, in the direction that the bolt came from. Like, inertia, poof, ash in the same direction.
It is done. You splatter him, so you don't even splatter him though. You throw this bolt and render him onto ash, which the ash then spreads amongst the mushroom field.
Yeah. That's what I had in mind, yeah. Just ash goes woof.
Yeah, and as you throw this like a meteor, a pillar of light shoots into the sky. I'm going to actually have you make an intimidation check.
Ooh.
Because of just how devastating that was, and the fact that it's with radiant damage, and these creatures are scared of radiant damage. Yes, I allow impromptu. When people do particularly impressive things in the player party, I allow intimidation. Okay. Let me roll a wisdom save for these things.
Well, glad I decided to forcefully end my sanctuary by making an attack there.
Yep. That one! Nope. You successfully ended combat. Because they got a nat 1 on their wisdom save. They are running the fuck away. Or rather, you see the rats themselves shrink away from the light and from this monk that is glowing with radiant energy and burrow themselves back down into the ground. The ghouls dissolving into the very mist that they came from.
Well, thank God, because if we have 7 more of those fights before we can short rest, we're going to have an issue.
Right.
Tracy's gonna do this to Kitty.
Do what? You say this and expect us to go look. You're softly playing the piano?
No, I'm using a laser pointer, like a fake laser pointer, to make her play it.
Where did you get the piano? Never mind. That's a dumb question. And then suddenly, Trix is playing a piano in the back. Oh my god,
No,
and then of course I heard in my head Cynthia's theme kick in when I mentioned playing the piano in the back.
No, I was thinking Kitty play it.
You're
Can
assuming
I roll
Kitty is
to
going...
oppose that?
Yeah, you can. Go
I was
ahead.
using a laser pointer to make her play it.
I know, and she's going to try and contest against the laser pointer because she has more free will than a normal cat. Give me a wisdom save, Kitty.
Give me a wisdom save, Nova.
Yeah. I'm doing your statue.
She's enjoying saying that back because she can control the character sheet.
That will only occur until you can actually do it on your, until you actually do the thing on there, which will be one of these days. Alright, now give me a,
What would
The
that be?
fuck would that be?
Persuasion?
no, performance? Yeah, give me performance, Rattle.
I guess if he's moving the laser pointer enticingly enough.
Nope, use this up to the laser pointer.
Damn.
And now you're forced to hit the keys. I'm going to have you roll a performance check with disadvantage, Kitty, to see how well you play the keys randomly.
Right.
Which, what the hell stat does performance go based on? Because she's not skilled in it, and she has an NPC stat block.
Hold on. Let me check.
Okay.
It's charisma.
Okay. Her charisma's decently high. Apologies for the lag at home. Well, this session has been very funny so far. Oh. 11. She is doing a decently good performance. No, she got a 5. It sounds about what you would expect for like a 4-year-old bashing their fingers on keys on the keys of a piano.
I mean, Trix is just doing that for fun with the laser pointer, so.
Yeah. Where he got the laser pointer or the piano is not explained. And will not be explained.
I guess I'm assuming 10 turns will pass with that piano thing, so I'll just roll a bunch and pick the highest number for my temp HP.
Yes. And same for everyone else.
There is a 6.
However,
Plus 3, that's 9.
while the mushroom field has seemingly disappeared, there is a singular mushroom that is left behind that seems to be different than the others.
What color is it?
I am not touching that.
After a bit, I'm just gonna stop using the laser pointer.
Okay, you said
What
you're
does it
gonna
look like?
You said you're gonna walk over to it, Ria?
No, I said, what color is it? What does it look like?
Oh, let me pull up a picture. I can actually send you a straight up picture of it. It looks like. Can I get the picture and not a link? Where would you like me to post it? General media?
I mean, wouldn't it make more sense to show it on screen for the people at home too?
You make a good point.
I always do.
Can I just put
I'm
paste?
sorry, I cringed at myself there.
Oh, no need to cringe. None of us are professional here.
Nope.
That is what it looks like.
Ah, pretty.
It is not that big though. It's about the size of a human palm. About the size of a human hand.
Does it look sentient?
No, but the other mushrooms didn't either.
I would like to mage hand a pebble to like.
The
throw it
only
next to it.
difference between the other mushrooms and this one that you notice is one, it's not connected to the ground at all, and two, it doesn't have spots on it. Besides that, it looks like the other mushrooms, but it's like on its own. It's not connected to anything. It doesn't have spots on it.
So no one wants to go check that out?
I can if people want me to.
Go get high again.
Start the encounter again.
Was that in character or no?
What, me? Oh, that was in character.
I figured. What, Surtur,
Okay,
was
then-
that in character from you or no?
No, because my character wouldn't really I don't think he would call it an encounter.
Fair.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the Shadowfell. I don't know if you're breaking the fourth wall or not.
Yeah, then Tracy's gonna go get that mushroom.
Alright, Trix. Do you want to try and identify the mushroom or you just gonna grab it?
He's not that smart. He's just gonna grab it.
Okay, you walk up and grab the mushroom. You have acquired a mushroom. This one
I'm
is not
thinking it-
actively emitting spores.
I'm bringing it back now.
You have brought back the mushroom.
Remy stays far away from the mushroom.
Rattle, give me an intimidation check with the mushroom. And then for your character, Surtur, give me a wisdom save. 5. They got an intimidation check of 5.
I'm just more serious than scary.
Not you, Kitty. I'm talking about certain characters.
Oops.
Wait,
Sorry,
why
I was-
did you roll as Kitty?
I was rolling earlier to give the temporary hit points because no one was doing it, so I just went, oh, let me do it then.
As Kitty? Because Trix is the one getting the temp HP. I thought.
I mean, he's also in the circle.
Wow.
She's also in the circle.
No, Remy is not scared of the mushroom. They rolled a fucking nat 20. No,
He's
they're
just cautious
fine.
around it.
Cautious around it, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. It's not actively making them high or hurting them, so more cautiously optimistic. More importantly, how's the monk reacting? Also, evidently, my encoding is overloaded on OBS. Turning down the video settings on the preset or using a faster preset. Alright, let me go mess with my OBS settings. You continue eating.
Hey Trix, eat the mushroom.
Okay.
I guess the monk wouldn't want to get high either.
Just take a bite of the mushroom, Trix. It's fine. Nothing bad will happen.
Oh my god.
Do it for science.
I am. And
Should
he
we-
is a bad influence on Trix.
I just want to know what happens.
Maybe we should move in case it makes those mushrooms spawn out of the ground again.
Good point. Hey Trix, go stand like really far that way and then take a bite.
I already took a bite.
Oh, uh-oh.
Okay, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Trix just dies.
11.
You try to take a bite out of the mushroom, and it feels like you're taking a bite out of metal. It's rock hard. Like, you cannot bite into it, and it doesn't. And upon trying to eat it, it doesn't even seem edible.
Yeah, it's too metally.
I guess we gotta
That's
cook
the
it.
metal?
Does anyone have flint and steel? Okay.
Do you want me to comment on that? Because I'm like, wait, you trying to set it on fire?
Trying to melt the metal?
Would anyone like to actually try and identify what the heck this thing is?
I guess I would like
Sure.
to see if I know where it is.
Okay.
I guess I
would-
should have done that before I tried to make the dog eat it, huh?
It might have been a good idea, yes. I will accept either Arcana or Investigation.
I'm guessing Trix's
I'll
teeth.
do investigation.
I was guessing Trix's teeth kind of broke.
No, the Constitution save was to make sure your teeth didn't break. And you passed. It was a DC 10 check.
Eh.
Man, that would suck. I don't think we can find a dentist here.
Ria, you rolled a 19. From what you can tell, it's clearly not a normal mushroom. Beyond that, I don't know. It seems to have like a weird aura, but like you don't know beyond that. You can't make heads or tails of it.
Does it move or anything?
No.
Or is it just... It's just a rock mushroom, guys. It's just a mushroom made out of rock.
I thought of something funny Trix could do.
There is one weird thing you did notice about it, though.
Would that
Unlike
count as
almost
something
everything else
natural?
in... Sorry, go ahead.
Would that count as something natural?
Well, I said there's one weird thing you did notice about it, which is it going to get into your question.
Sorry, go ahead.
That is, unlike everything else in this place, this mushroom doesn't seem to be corrupted by delirium.
Can I go into it?
What do you mean by go into it?
With my
Oh,
choice
okay.
abilities.
With your hiding ability? No. You cannot.
I was gonna do something.
I try anyway.
What were you going to do, Trix? You could have just told us what you're going to do instead of saying, I'm going to do something.
I was gonna use a club to on that mushroom like a golf ball.
Why are you hitting it away with like a golf ball?
Just to, I made me a pass towards Remy and Taki.
Okay, I'm going to have to make a Constitution save for Kitty, and you give me a Dexterity save not to bash Kitty in the face because they're holding on to it currently while you try to hit it like a golf ball.
What am I throwing?
You were trying to hit it like a golf ball while Kitty is holding on to it, meaning you're trying to hit it out of their hands, so I'm making sure you don't hit them in the face with a golf club.
I was actually for the roll.
Oh, Dexterity, improvised attack roll, so Dexterity. Because as far as I know, you don't have Tavern Roller.
So Dex roll.
Yes. Dex plus, Dex plus, yeah, you don't have proficiency. So that's a 13, and for her, I'll give it a con save. And let's see if she can hold on to it. 19. She manages to hold on to it. So you try to hit the thing out of her hands like a golf ball, and she manages to hold on to it. Kitty, how do you react to being smacked by a golf club?
I would like to throw the mushroom at his head.
I roll an attack roll. I will use your claws because you do indeed have Tavern Brawler, if I remember correctly.
Do I roll anything?
No, because this is going to be against your AC.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, that's too high of a plus. It's not plus 12. I just realized I never modified her actual attacks to be correct with their pluses.
Yeah, I mean, up to right now, I didn't even know she had a tavern brawler.
She does, and she has a dexterity of 20, so she has 5 plus 2 plus 2. So she has a plus 9 to hit. With improvised attacks and natural weapons. I'm just gonna roll claw. I'm just gonna roll her claw attack.
Well, she passed my AC.
Yep. So she smacks you for 1d4 bludgeoning damage.
She passed it by 1.
Okay. Doesn't matter. She smacked you for 1d4 bludgeoning damage. Because this is basically an improvised attack roll. And it's non-magical bludgeoning. Actually, no. Wait, this is a magical object. It's magical bludgeoning. Which means you'll take double damage because of delirium. So you take 4 bludgeoning damage.
And I've told you several times, stop trying to do crazy shit out of my paws.
This is a repeat offense, Matrix.
I was trying to do it before you picked it up.
I was actively investigating it. Use your eyeballs.
Why do I imagine Trix just say, "Oh, these," and then pops his eyes out of his head, like he's fucking Beetlejuice?
Or he could have done like the googly eyes one.
Yeah. I like the pop the eyes out of the head better though. What where my mouse cursor disappeared? Why did my mouse cursor disappear? That was weird.
Once he took out his eyes, wouldn't he be blind?
Yes, that's the joke. But he puts them back in. Now he's fine. Seeing something from beyond the pale could do weird shit to your body. And to be fair, we've seen weirder mutations. You all have seen the mutations table. Anyway, with that little escapade off to the side, what are you going to do with this mushroom? This mushroom is weirdly not affected by delirium and is able to take abuse, clearly, because someone just hit it with a golf club.
Ooh.
And it also hit Trix's thick skulls and lived through that, so.
Yes, and it also smacked against Trix's skull and was fine. It smacked his head so hard it made his eyeballs pop out, and he had to go grab them and put them back in. Which is more just for comedic effect. How does the cleric and the monk react to all this nonsense?
The cleric Irini is very interested in the item once he realizes there's no delirium in it.
And how does he react to seeing the Shadoks have their eyes pop out and go back in? Like he's a cartoon character. Because he's basically a walking cartoon character.
At least I'm not dealing with the math type of logic.
Yeah, you're not overpowered. I'm keeping it comedic, not powerful. So I get hit.
That's some weird things. I thought I saw enough of weird things, but I guess I'm seeing more of it.
Welcome to my life. This guy.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Would anyone else like to try and give me, by anyone else, I mean either service characters, would anyone else like to give me an investigation or arcana check?
Could I try?
I thought you already did. Sure, you can try.
No, I didn't investigate it, or use arcana on it.
Okay, then go ahead. The only one who's investigated currently is Rhea.
Okay. I want to investigate it, but I'm I guess I'll cast guidance before that while I'm in the air already.
Yeah. Also, Trix, you're able to tell it is a mushroom.
Yes, a mushroom. Mushrooms are hard as metal usually, right?
You're
Wrong
able to-
character.
Tika,
Wrong thing,
you question if it's even a mushroom, and you don't know anything beyond that.
At least we don't have a plumber here to get a power up from it.
Forgot to put normal, but it doesn't work either.
Nope, not any of your characters have any idea what's going on here. Somehow, the kitten was the most competent one here when it came to identifying this thing. I didn't
We put
actually
it in a
expect
pot.
it. Sorry, go ahead.
We put it in a pot of water and boil it until it gets soft. Then we can have Trix eat it.
Where do you...
I could probably summon one.
It is my understanding that humans often boil things in water if they want them to get softer. Or harder sometimes. Really, it doesn't make much sense to me, but I've seen this before.
Ding, ding, ding.
I could try to summon something to help you.
You know, I think I'm gonna move away from Trix.
Yes. You move away from Trix. I'm also putting on some background music, the the Far Plane theme from Bardify. The Far Realm theme, sorry. Anyone want me to link that to you?
Nah. I'm good at least.
Okay, I'll
That,
post it in both link chat for anyone who wants it.
a big bug. I don't know if we did how we could get those type of stuff.
get what type of stuff?
The stuff he pulls out.
What stuff did he pull out?
I assume you mean the tricks and gags, like pulling out a piano and stuff?
Yeah, he could have it like be a bag of holding with tricks in them.
No, that's not how that works, because you don't have an infinite bag of holding. I'm not going to have you have literal hammer space. That's not how this is going to work. I mean, I appreciate it, but that's straying from funny to overpowered. One concurrent viewer. Apologies, viewer, for some of the actual, problems with the stream quality currently. But, yes. So, do you have acquired this mushroom? Kitten, after holding, you're still holding on to it, right?
Indeed.
Okay. After holding on to it for a while, you do notice one effect on you that is actually a little interesting and unique. Well, your species, as a result of where you were born, has a few natural things that they are weak to, in particular radiance and blunt force trauma to the head.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the delicate crystals within your body that are sensitive to bright sunlight and smashing. However, you get a sense of comfort with this mushroom that almost makes it feel like that would be less of a problem while you have it. And it's nothing specific. You just get this vague notion in your head of it being less of a problem. Out of character.
You know, I'm getting a good vibe from this mushroom. I'm just gonna throw it in my little kitty bag.
Okay, you throw it in your kitty bag. Out of character, would you like to know what this mushroom does?
Sure, why not?
Okay. So this mushroom has the effect of anything that you are vulnerable to, damage-wise, or anything that you're vulnerable to, damage-wise, will only do 50% extra damage instead of double damage.
Ooh.
Excellent.
Yeah, it lessens vulnerability, so you will take less... You'll still take bonus damage, but you won't take nearly as much bonus damage, which is good. So...
Good dog. Thank you for giving me this mushroom. It feels nice. I get good vibes.
Hey, Trix is actually getting praise.
I pat him on the head with my paw. No, with my tentacle. I don't want to get that close.
Okay, even though there's still bread on Revy's head.
It's fallen off by this point. You
What?
couldn't keep it on. It was only being kept on by the mage hand. It wouldn't run any move. He moved out of the range to the mage
Can't be
hand.
too loud.
Anyway, how does your character react to praise, Trix?
He's just gonna be wagging his tail.
Okay.
And then I quickly pick myself up with my mage hand in my pebble and float away.
Alright, so... Rhea, would you like to give out any magical gifts? At this moment. You have one per day, and you haven't used yours yet.
Sure.
Who would you like to give a magical gift to?
I guess the dog did do good.
You are giving a Chewinga gift to Trix. Alright. Rolling for Chewinga charms. Trix, you got the Charm of Major Magic. You learn 1 3rd-level spell of the DM's choice, or Rhea's choice, which if you prefer. that you gain access to one third level spell that you did not already know for 10 days. Each time you cast a spell, roll a d6. You may cast a spell without using a spell slot. On a roll of a 1 through 5, you cannot cast a spell again until next dawn. After 10 days, the charm vanishes. Rhea, do you have any third level spell in mind you'd like to give him, or should I just pick one?
No, you go ahead and do it.
Alright, Trix, you have gained access to the haste spell
Ooh.
for 10 days, and it will not cost spell slots. But every time you cast it, you need to roll a d6. 1 through 5, you won't be able to cast it until next dawn. I'll go ahead and just drag haste into your character sheet, don't worry about it.
Okay.
I figured, given the fact that this is already a hyperactive Shadox character, giving them the hyper spell is just fitting. Plus, if they're clever, they can do some of the tricks that Surtur's thought of with haste. But they don't have to. But yes.
I said okay.
Beyond that, alright, where would you like to go? Because the realm is your oyster at this point.
I just imagined something Trick could do with haste.
Oh?
He could be like the Road Runner.
Meet me. Ow, I just cut myself with my own pocket knife. That's not good.
Well, the boat is gone, so we can only go on land.
Yes,
Yeah, we were.
says the floating kitten.
Yeah, we were trying to at least for.
Not everyone can fly.
Yet.
I think I didn't need it for speed.
You were saying, Surtur?
From what I remember, we were trying to head back to the safe space, to the safe spot that Remy and Tika had previously rested at, because you had said that it took us 8 hours to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys want to run there?
I don't think we're going to be able to run for 7 hours straight. Well, we're cutting the distance in half because Dash. I don't think we're going to be able to cut the traveling and run for 3 hours and a half straight.
They're just gonna cast haste on everyone.
How do you cast it on everyone?
It doesn't cost spell slots, so I could use it at any time, I think.
But each time you cast it, you need to roll d6. 1 through 5, you can't cast it again until next dawn. So you could potentially get lucky and be able to cast on everyone, or you could cast it once and then be locked out of it for the rest of the day.
Okay. So I just rolled 1d6?
Are you actually casting haste?
Yeah.
Who do you cast it on?
Who are you casting on?
No, suddenly I'm regretting my decision.
To give him the Ringa turn?
I'm gonna cast it on Kitty first.
Kitty, you are receiving a haste. In gaming, I am posting what the charm's effects. That way Rattle can read them. So, know the exact wording. A 6! So he doesn't actually lose access to it.
Yay!
Alright, Kitty, you
Oh
have
my
gained
God.
haste.
For 1 minute, what do you do with it while we're traveling?
Concentration
just
of
get
movement. Go ahead.
I get the zoomies and I just zoom around you, the party, as we keep moving.
Notably, haste does not affect your mage hand.
Yeah, I'm just running around.
Running around with the
I
speed of
just,
sound.
I have haste, so I just like come out of the pebble and drop on the ground, and I'm doing the zoomy dance
Okay,
around everyone as we're going.
Trix, do you cast haste a second time, and if so, on who?
Remy.
Okay. Wait. Oh yeah. So the cleric, roll me a d6. Sorry, Trix, roll me a d6.
I was about to ask.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got haste successfully off on the kitty and on Remy, and now you've lost access to haste for the rest of the day, and we'll get it back tomorrow. However, Remy, you now have doubled speed as you're bleeding out because you're very damaged. You probably need to be healing yourself.
How?
That's a good question. Do you have some sort of non-spell casting way to heal yourself?
I guess I think I've had like 2 potions of healing left.
Do you want to use them?
Yeah, I guess I could use one at least.
Okay. Either way, so do you guys have any idea where you're actually going? Like what direction you're going in?
Circles for me.
Sorry, I miswrote potion of healing into potion of helping.
Helping.
I want to see if I think can you do with the haste?
No, because I asked you a question.
Oh, sorry.
I asked you a question
what-
of, do you even know where you're going?
No.
She knows where she's going.
Well, I'm going to have her give me a history check because to see if she.
Hey,
even
I just said
remembers.
I'm going in circles.
If
Aren't we going back to where Surtur's characters are from?
no, where we were going. Well, presumably, you guys talked
That
about going
was-
back to where you two took a long rest.
Yeah, that's-
So then, yeah, I
that's
should
my
know.
concern.
I guess I would know where.
Except
maybe-
you rolled a 4 on your history check, so
Uh-huh.
you have no idea where it is because you didn't keep track of it, Kitty.
I'm directionally challenged.
I-
Also, we came here on a boat. Our boat is gone.
I'm
Trix, however, rolled a nat 20, and they know exactly where to go. Somehow. They not only know where to go, they know how to get there not without needing a boat.
More head pats for the dog.
In fact, Rattle, roll me a D100.
Okay.
You find a shortcut.
Yeah,
Fine enough.
I'm about to roll for random bullshit. Okay, 24. Trix says they know the way, and they then proceed to start just walking towards the shoreline. Do you all follow?
What
You know,
shoreline?
I think I do, because I've seen Trix do some shenanigans and get us out of some tough spaces, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, we've been walking for an hour. It can't be the same shoreline as before, so sure, I follow him.
Which one of your characters? Do both of them follow them?
I feel the one being left alone would kind of go, oh, yeah, maybe I should still go with them.
Okay, as all of you reach the shoreline, immediately then a wild magic surge goes off that causes a potion of water, a spell of water walking to hit you all at once, and now you can walk across the water, which he somehow knew was going to happen.
Good dog.
So
Hey,
you now
hey,
all
hey,
have
dog.
for an hour the effect of water walking and can walk across the sea.
I'm just already walking onto the water.
Yep, he didn't even stop. He just started walking onto the water.
You know, I'm still a cat. I still don't like water. I'm still gonna mage hand myself into a pebble, or I'm gonna go into a pebble and mage hand myself above the water.
Don't forget, you still have haste on you, I think.
Yeah, but that doesn't affect the mage hand. Actually, no, like, yeah, okay, yeah, you're gonna be slowing yourself down with that, but you could.
That's okay. I mean, only what Remy has haste other than me, so I'll be walking with the rest of the group.
Yeah.
And
Also,
I'm
notable thing about
fine.
haste, by the way, is after a minute, you'll both just lose a turn from exhaustion
Which is funny.
because that's how haste works.
Well, maybe. Will the mage hand continue for Kitty?
Yes.
Okay.
It doesn't
I
make
was
you
gonna
lose
say,
concentration.
I mage hand my pebble into one of the humans' pockets.
I mean, not gonna lie, good way to get total cover.
Yep. You do it specifically into actually. Do
Not
you have a
human,
preference on which
humanoid.
pocket?
What?
Do you have a preference on which human's pocket?
Just whichever one I'm closest to at the time, probably.
So Remy's pocket then.
Yep.
The other one of the zoomies.
Indeed. No, wait, not Remy. No, because he's gonna get tired. I'm gonna go to the other one.
Ah, so you chose the one that is not the fragile one. Good choice.
I can't complain about. As a player, I can't complain about that choice.
So all of you just start walking across the water towards the other shore, and I'm going to have all of you roll me a D100 for each of your characters. That's 1 from Trix, 2 from Surtur, and then I'll roll 1 for Kitty. And this is random encounter rolls specifically.
Yes, my love.
Ooh, we're going low today.
Ooh.
I got an 83.
83, 26, 4, and 14. There is shapes moving underneath the water. As you're walking across it, you see shapes and eyes looking up at you from under the water.
Uh-oh.
Just don't look at them.
Do you follow Trix's advice?
How long has it been since... Did the turn of the haste... Did haste end already?
Haste ended already. You've been walking about a half hour at this point.
Okay.
You've been on the water for about a half hour walking. There's about a half hour left on your water walking effect.
As Remy, I decide to fly up so I am further away. The old tactic of like, with the bear of like, you make sure, you just have to run faster than your friends.
Okay, do you not look though, or do you look down into the depths?
And it's bigger, but it's literally
Lighter. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have a question.
Okay.
So Trix knows where we're going,
Yes.
and we've got 30 minutes of water walking left.
Yes.
So Trix should know whether or not that's going to be enough, right?
Yeah, and Trix should know, and they seem competent.
Okay, then I will just continue being a pebble in Tiga's pocket.
Yay, we didn't butcher the name 14 times today yet.
I am a pebble in the taco.
I said it. I invited it. I totally invited it with that.
That sounds like a terrible sitcom name. Pebble in the taco.
Which I think Trick would have come up with.
To answer the question, no, I think I'll follow Trix's advice, not look at the water beyond just flying away from it.
What about Tiki?
Why did I say
What about
it?
I said, what about Tiki? I said Tiki, not Taki.
It's Tika.
Oh, Tika.
Oh, you didn't do it on purpose?
I didn't realize it was Tika. I thought it was Tiki.
Oh my god.
At least it's not Tico.
Why? What does Tico mean?
I would just add it to the joke.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I want to see what happens if we don't look at it.
Okay. You all choose not to look at it. I will have all three of you give me wisdom saves with advantage because you aren't looking. Kitty, you don't even have to make a wisdom save because you're not even in Night Shot.
Exactly. I'm in a pocket. I'm
Well,
in
I
the
got a
pocket
dirty
of the
20.
pocket.
Nice, you got a dirty 20. Tiki and Remy? Tika
Yep.
and Remy? That's the reason why I keep saying Tiki, by the way, because the other one's named Remy, so I keep wanting to do the same noise for both.
Mirror Trix's roll.
Okay, which one of those is Tika and which one of those is Remy?
You said with advantage, so that's.
Oh, right,
both
advantage. Never mind. So, yeah, now Tika. So that's a turn 20, a 20, and a 22!
Wow!
None
I
of you
think y'all
get
are
affected and have no idea any effect is
Okay.
happening, so you can successfully avoid that random encounter.
We rolled crappy on our D100, but then just ignored it. It's fine. We're cool.
Tika, since you rolled a nat 20, I will let you give me a D100 roll.
I'm back. I lost my headphones in my excitement.
It's fine. Tika, since you get a nat 20 and everyone successfully avoided the counter, I would like you specifically to give me a D100 roll. And this is a good one, because this is for a benefit.
Woo! Thanks.
Perfect
50.
victory. Okay.
Average 50.
Exactly in the
but-
middle.
Roll me a D20. Okay, give me a second. You got something cool. As in front of you, as you're about to walk to the shore, you notice a clammy grayish hand rise out of the actual water in front of you, Tika. You're not looking down, so you can't see who it's attached to, but it's seemingly holding an item of some kind. And give me a second to describe what that item is. As out of character, you just acquired some random loot. But in character, whether you trust it or not. What do I want to throw at your face? That is a very good question. Item. What the heck is that thing? Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I know what you got. So, you see a hand rising out of the water in front of you as you're about to reach the shoreline. And it is wrapped around the pole of what looks to be a large standard bearer for what must be an army of some kind, seemingly crafted from a thick red fabric. The banner measures 5 feet high and 3 feet wide. A war rune you do not recognize is displayed proudly on the front of the banner, and it is remarkably dry despite having just come out of the water. It also has metal plates sewn into it, and it is attached to a 10-foot pole. What do you do? This hand is seemingly holding it out for you, Tika. Everyone else, you reach the shore just fine. Only Tika can see the item and the hand.
That's weird.
So, for all of you, you just see Tika standing there in the middle of the water, staring at something. Because you can't see what they're staring at.
Except for me, because I'm in Tika's pocket.
You
don't
can't
see things.
You can't see it, but you are aware that something is there because you have blind sight. And for everyone else, it's invisible, but you can kind of tell there's something there because you have blind sight. But you can't tell what it is. Tika can tell what it is. Anyway.
I guess I go to grab the pole banner thing.
Okay, the moment you grab the pole with purchase, the hand disappears, and for everyone, you see Tika now holding the standard bearer high into the air. And words begin to whisper into your mind, Tika. Do you listen to them?
I mean, I think I'll hear them regardless of what...
You can choose to try and tune them out, or willfully listening to them. Which do you choose?
I guess willfully listen to them.
You hear whispers of war and glory and triumph in your ears, of glorious battle and long-rumored histories. This banner has seen much combat, and while it is seemingly far from home, it wishes to give you a piece of that glory. Out of character, would you like to know what you just acquired?
Yes.
You acquired the rare magic item known as the Banner of the Krieg Rune from Storm King's Thunder. Which is a campaign-specific item, which I don't mind putting in here, given the Shadowfell parallels all other planes. It has multiple abilities. Would you like me to post them in Roll20, or would you like me to leave them mysterious for when your character discovers them?
Ooh.
Also, if you'd like, your character can give me a history, religion, or arcana check to see if they can identify the banner. And to be fair, any of the characters can now too. Give me either a history, history, religion, or arcana check to try and identify the banner.
History, what, or arcana?
History, religion, or arcana. Though anyone who is not Tika will have disadvantage on the roll.
I want to be.
Okay.
What it's for?
If you want to try and identify the banner.
That's normal, so that's a 6.
Not acrobatics.
Sorry.
Arcana, history, or religion. Okay, Kitty, do you want to try and identify the banner?
Yeah, sure. Which one would be better?
I'll just roll on your wisdom since you're not skilled in any of those things.
Fair enough.
They're in.
I
Wow.
got a 15.
You rolled a 15. You actually rolled the highest of anyone here.
Yeah.
I'm a genius. I know everything.
You,
I know about mushrooms and I know about
it's
banner.
It's kind of funny. It's not that your character's actually genius, but like a cat, they wander around and they just listen to people. So you've heard a lot of things from a lot of people and been a lot of places.
Indeed, I am
So
a
you
curious
don't
kitty.
have a ton of knowledge on any one thing, but you have little bits and pieces of knowledge on a large variety of things. Specifically, you are able to bring up the lore on this thing that what you know is that this is the standard bearer that used to belong to giants. This is
Explains
used,
why the pole is so long.
it's a 10-foot pole is standard, sir.
Okay.
It's not like it's meant to be used as a melee weapon. It's not meant to be used as a melee weapon. It's a standard bearer that is used as like one of the. It's meant to like rally troops in an army by showing the colors of the lord that you fight for.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, do you explain your findings to Tika, or do you keep them to yourselves, Kitty?
Can I talk when I'm in the stone?
Yes.
Or do I have like message?
You have telepathy thanks to being a Chewinga.
Cool. Can I just telepathically tell Tika, hey, I know about this banner if you want to know?
Yeah, you can.
Ooh. Ooh.
How do you react, Tika? You can telepathically respond.
Ooh, fast. Good.
Yeah, I'd love to know what that. Yeah, I'd love to know what that thing is for.
Alright. Then I relay all the information that I can recall about it. That it's like meant for rallying troops and
Alright,
all the things that you just said.
so I will give you the basic spark notes on the abilities. You don't know the specifics or like the details, but you do know some of the basics of what it can do. So, furling and unfurling the flag is an action. Taking it off or putting it onto the pole is an action. The pole itself is actually part of the magic item. It's just the magic item is the banner. The pole is just what it's attached to. It's a mundane pole. The banner is the actual magical item here. Unfurl, by the way, means to unwrap, and furl means to like wrap into a small roll. If you didn't know, sir.
Okay.
It has 4 basic abilities. One of them allows you to use it unfurled to inspire your allies and guard them against fear. One of them allows you to see invisible creatures that are within close proximity to you while you have it unfurled, as if they were visible.
Okay.
And I'm not giving the specifics for obvious reasons. One of the abilities is while you have the banner unfurled and raised high, anyone who wishes to strike your allies will find it difficult to not strike you instead.
Ooh.
And then another one is an ability that she doesn't know much about, but from what little scraps she got is evidently there used to be told of you can place the banner in the ground and sanctify an area. She doesn't know exactly what that means.
Okay.
Beyond that, I will be not giving you any more details in character. Out of character,
Okay.
I can give you specifics, but in character, no.
Can you put it written somewhere so I can know how to write it on my character sheet?
No, because that's the point. Is I don't have it written out because it's supposed to be vague.
I just meant the name.
Oh, Banner of the Krieg Rune.
Banner of the...
And
Krieg.
I posted in Roll20 chat.
Okay.
It's a rare magic item that requires attunement.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I looked for it on Google as well.
It's on Wikidot is where I pulled it from.
Yeah, I found it as well.
Okay. Well, don't spoil what it can do, obviously.
I won't.
Okay. Either way, these all seem like pretty cool abilities for the Shadowfell, given, frighten invisible creatures and guarding allies. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Though, You do feel the Tika does feel strangely attached to it. You have the feeling that it has chosen you and will not allow itself to be used by others.
Come on, hurry up. Come on, hurry up, Slowpoke.
This is when you realize you have about a minute left in water walking and you're still standing in the middle of the water.
Nope.
So, do you quickly get to the shoreline?
Yep.
Alright. Question, does anyone know offhand how much a 10-foot pole weighs?
I googled seven. I googled 7. No, I looked in the companion for pole and it said 7. Because I wanted to know how much weight I should add to it for my own character.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna look up the typical weight of a flag, just because I'm curious what the weight of a flag is.
My bet is probably either half a pound or a pound.
15.7 ounces.
So that's 20 pounds.
15.7 ounces is not 20 pounds.
I meant because of the flag and pole.
Ah. It would add the flag would add another pound, sooner.
Okay.
Okay. You are now on the other side of the shore, and the water walking soon goes away. And actually, it seems Trix is onto something, because the destination that should have taken you 4 hours to get there is actually only now about a half hour away. As all of you see in the distance what appears to be dilapidated buildings and fortifications of some kind. That Kitten, you recognize those.
Ooh.
That's the last place you slept. You kind of got kicked out of that town, if you remember. Something about something went into a bar, something. You
Where's
did too
the
good at
room?
cards.
Yeah, so I'm gonna stay in the Pebble One Tika's pocket.
Yeah.
Just to be safe, you know?
Yeah. I love how there's 2 layers to go through to realize that Kitty is here when she's not supposed to. There's first, she's a pebble. Second, she's in someone else's clothing pocket.
Right. And third, she's not allowed in the town. She got thrown out of town. Trix also got
Also,
thrown out of town, but
I am
like, does Trix
extremely
care?
sneaky.
Yes, you are extremely sneaky because you have constant pass without trace on, which means, by the way, the person carrying her has pass without trace on too.
And everyone within some
30 feet.
area that I forgot. Yes.
30 feet of her. What time is it? 2:45. 2:55. At this point, given the fact that we're about to transition into a town scene, actually, do you guys approach the town or do you try to avoid the town?
I don't know why Trix would have been kicked out.
I will explain when you get there. Trix does not remember.
Okay, then he just gotta approach it.
Okay. I'll actually take a small break at this point. All of you can either choose to take a break or discuss amongst yourselves, but I will be back.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll be right back as well.
me too.
Okay.
I'm going to be making lunch.
I'm back. Are you here, Thunder?
You have been abandoned.
I think you're here.
Yeah. What does the gray one smell like, Bob?
Huh?
Jackie?
Smell
Oh,
anything?
whoops. Sorry, I was muted again. It says coconut. Oh, I smelled.
What?
Yeah, it's coconut.
I can't believe I can't smell anything.
Maybe your nose is stuffy. He got like those markers that are supposed to smell like stuff.
Hey.
And for some reason, my kid got like the markers. They're like they smell like stuff. And for some reason, gray is coconut.
I don't know why.
It does not make sense.
It
How? How does it make sense?
gray used to be what they made coconut.
Coconuts are brown and white.
Coconut milk is white.
But do you know what?
And the coconut flesh is white. And the shell is brown. And the hair is brown. And none of it is gray.
If you mix all the colors together, even black and white,
What will it make?
gray.
Crazy.
Because gray is the mix of all colors in the whole world.
I'm pretty sure if you do that, it'd turn more. Okay.
Like, you even have to mix black and white.
Well, yeah.
And if you mix both of them, you'll make.
Hey, don't do that. You're gonna break your markers.
How does this work in me?
Just smash it.
Oh, I didn't.